Financial crime remains a significant challenge in Nigeria, threatening economic growth and national stability. Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) plays a critical role in the fight against corruption, fraud, and money laundering. But how effective is its strategy, and what partnerships help in this battle? In this documentary, we take a closer look at the EFCC's approach to combating financial crime. The EFCC has adopted a multi-pronged strategy in tackling financial crime. According to its head, Media and Publicity, Mr. Dele Oyewale, the Commission combines intelligence gathering, investigations, and prosecutions to ensure justice is served.
My name is Dele Oyewale. I'm the head of Media and Publicity of the EFCC. I also double as the spokesperson of the EFCC, and I'm a deputy commander of the EFCC. Yes, we have a number of strategies. Some of them I can tell you, some of them I cannot tell you. But the most obvious, the most transparent strategy that we use has to do with the use of intelligence to gather information about the activities of fraudsters. Now, the use of intelligence is in different form. We gather our intelligence from individuals, corporate entities, law enforcement agencies. We also do some classified investigation that we also use intelligence. So that is a strategy. Another strategy is sting operation. A sting operation is a surprise move. It's always a deliberately planned and coordinated strategy of catching fraudsters in the act. We will have done our reconnaissance, we will have done our intelligence. By the time we are ready to strike, we will strike at such a time when fraudsters can be caught in the act. And it has proven to be very effective. We have made a quite impressive success from our sting operation. We also have some other operational strategies, like working with like joint operation with law enforcement agencies, both local and global foreign law enforcement agencies. We have had calls to do joint operation with the Nigerian Army locally, with the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI. That's a foreign law enforcement agency, with the Metropolitan Police in London, and quite a number of other agencies. You know, it's also a strategy, you know, to ensure that we get impressive results for the work that we are doing.
No single institution can fight financial crime alone. Mr. Oyewale emphasizes importance of synergy with sister agencies in the country and beyond.
The task of fighting economic and financial crime requires synergy, it requires collaborative engagement. As a matter of fact, one of the core values of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission is collaboration. We collaborate with sister law enforcement agencies, with the civil defense, with the DSS, with the police, with the immigration, and other sister law enforcement agencies. We do that because there is this proverb that you cannot clap with one hand. So we do that in an attempt to maximally get a result in all our activities. Globally, we also collaborate with agencies like Interpol, with the FBI, with the Scotland Yard, with the NCA, with the Metropol, and quite a number of other anti-corruption agencies across the world. We share intelligence, we do joint operation, and we also do a lot of joint fact-finding to ensure that we get good results for our efforts.
Some of these crimes are borderless, are global in nature. So it is important for countries to come together and cooperate together. And recently we had to bust some international syndicate that has operated some parts of the world, Europe, Asia, and they were building a cell in Nigeria. And we busted them, and some of the areas where they have their victims is France as well. So we are cooperating here with everybody to ensure that such things don't fester, don't go in our system. If I'm able to prevent, if you are able to prevent, it will make it difficult for these international criminals to find safe haven anywhere. So that's one of my primary responsibilities to do that, and to ensure that we work together, because we call them international syndicate. In other words, they work together too. So if we work together to prevent and to ensure that they don't succeed in perpetrating their crimes, the better for us. It will make the countries more peaceful, avoid unnecessary civil unrest, and also the possibility of gun running, other related crimes, terrorism, and all of that are closely linked to some of these offenses we are talking about.
Recently, we had a joint operation with the Nigerian Army to arrest some alleged Ponzi scheme operators in the Gwagwalada axis of the Federal Capital Territory, and we were able to arrest 133 suspects. It's a recent operation. We have had cause to also collaborate with the FBI, to do a number of operations that have yielded so many arrests, of fraudsters across the country. The civil defense also collaborate with us concerning illegal oil bunkering. So even the Navy, when they make arrests, they hand over to us, and we go ahead to prosecute any suspect that is found culpable. It is the same thing with the Nigerian Customs. Very recently, the Nigerian Customs handed over some suspects to us that were arrested at various airports across the country. This one that was arrested with over $1 million at the Malam Aminu Kano International Airport. The suspect was handed over to us, and we went ahead to get conviction. In Lagos recently, the suspect was also handed over to us by the Nigerian Customs. Because the EFCC is the coordinating agency for the enforcement of every extant law that is against any form of economic and financial crime. So our collaboration is broad-based, it is fully integrated, and it is yielding optimal results.
My name is Dr. Odumosu Lushola. I'm the 12th Substantive Commandant of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps FCT Command here in Abuja. There is no way we can take away collaboration between and among security agencies, because as I speak with you from the records, the command has handed over about 4 cases, to EFCC, and for diligent prosecution after we had investigated to a certain level, and we realized that, okay, this is the job for the EFCC and it's beyond us. We do that time to time. The cases that we have handled as a command, just like I reiterated earlier, There are about 4 cases, and it borders on economic sabotage, adulteration of petroleum products, just like I told you. And basically, I believe those cases have properly been handled. We have numerous cases that some are in court, some are currently under investigation. But I can only tell you that the cases we've handled bordered on economic crime, which has to do with vandalism of petroleum pipelines and illegal oil bunkering.
The Nigerian police force is our principal partner. We collaborate with the police on a number of operations. Don't forget that the EFCC was midwifed by the Nigerian police. So the Nigerian police is our principal partner. We collaborate on so many fronts, in tackling cybercrime, in tackling all manner of. Sometimes they even go. We have some officers of the Nigerian police that even work with the EFCC. So I think it is to be taken that the Nigerian police is so fundamental to the work that we do in EFCC.
The fight against financial crimes extends beyond law enforcement. The EFCC considers all Nigerians as critical stakeholders in its mission.
We continue to engage. We have so many stakeholders. The Nigerian public, the entire Nigerian public, is a stakeholder in the fight against corruption. But in their various engagements, we are moving, we are sensitizing them, we are carrying them along. The whistleblower policy is an initiative that is also drawing public awareness and public involvement in the fight against corruption. And besides, the public, they relate with us actively through discussions, dialogues, criticism, engagement, giving intelligence, and also assisting the commission, to do its work better. So many, is it professional groups, is it trade groups, is it the market women, is it the labor group, is it the student group, or the faith group, or the various religion that we have in Nigeria, their representatives are always collaborating with us in the work that we do. So on a daily basis, we generate awareness through the media. Our social media platform is very effective, it's very robust. It's about the best that you can have in any government institution today in Nigeria. So through our social media platforms, we interact with members of the public. We respond to inquiries, and we offer explanations about what we do whenever there are issues raised, even at the level of, even on the internet. Beyond that, we are always campaigning that there is need for public ownership of the fight against corruption. What do we mean by that? We want every Nigerian to see the anti-corruption fight as its own fight, because we are all affected by the effect of corruption. And if we are all suffering the effect of corruption, we must also come together in one voice, standing shoulder to shoulder, and talking, in one voice to fight corruption. So our public awareness, enlightenment, sensitization, or even school children. Today in Nigeria, we have the integrity clause that the EFCC is establishing at the level of primary and secondary school, and you have the zero tolerance clause at the level of the university. So, and they are meant to empower students to also come along with us in the fight against corruption, and to also to sensitize them about what the commission is doing and about the role they also can play in ensuring that the issue of corruption is tackled. So our sensitization is broad-based, and it is very, very robust, because it is what we do on a daily basis, and we have seen positive results. We are seeing the way people are relating with us, people are engaging, people are even coming on their own, getting out of their way, to campaign for the EFCC. To sensitize Nigerians in their own corner of the country about the need to join the EFCC to fight corrupt practices.
Some people, they are thinking EFCCs are here for a job. I believe without the EFCC in this country, you understand, the ratio of corruption will be very high.
It is their statutory function. We have no problem about that. If they invited you for questioning, it's only for you to avail yourself, either a civil servant or a public servant. You go there, and when they ask you a question, you avail, so you tell them what you know about it. That is all I know.
Today in Nigeria, there is enough consciousness, public consciousness. There is no Nigerian today that does not know what the EFCC is doing. There is no Nigerian today that does not know that corruption is bad. It is because of our sensitization, enlightenment, public generating awareness and consciousness. Our rate of convictions are high. In 2024 alone, the Commission secured 4,111 convictions. And that is a tangible result, meaning that 4,101 Nigerians went to prison in 2024 as a result of committing one form of economic and financial crime. There are a lot of, for example, look at the landmark arrest that the EFCC made last year, where in one single arrest, 792 fraudsters, they were arrested in Lagos. Many of them, 192 of them, they are foreigners. That is a tangible result. There are recoveries that we are making. There are recoveries that we have made. There are recoveries that we are making, and there are recoveries that we are even that we will still make concerning deny suspect of corruption the process of their crime. You are aware of the 553 apartment duplexes that we recovered, and the suspect forfeited to the government December last year. And you are also aware of the way the commission is handling high-profile cases. Last year alone, 5 former governors were arraigned before the court. 3 former ministers were arraigned before the court. And these are tangible results that we are getting as a result of our commitment to the fight against corruption. So in the area of conviction, in the area of recovery, in the area of arraignment, in the area of public consciousness, in the area of driving fear in the mind of those that may be disposed to corruption, I think the Commission has resorted to so for its effort.
These awareness campaigns have helped shape public consciousness and enhance citizens' participation in reporting financial crimes.
They need much information for them to execute their job. As same as security and other things. But Nigerians, they are not doing their part. And EFCC staff is not a superhuman being. He will not know what is in bedrock, your wardrobe, and he will not know what is in your ministry. And the size number of the staff are very decent.
EFCC is an investigation organ. They investigate it, and if they find you wanting, they hand you. If they have any incriminating evidence, or they have any evidence against you, they hand you over to the court. Court is the only institution that has the power, the legal power to prosecute somebody. EFCC doesn't prosecute.
The impact of EFCC's sensitization efforts is evident. Citizens are more aware of the consequences of financial crimes, leading to increased whistleblowing and voluntary compliance. However, the fight is far from being over, and training remains a key pillar of the Commission's effectiveness. To maintain efficiency, EFCC invests in continuous training through its academy, which serves as the Commission's training arm.
The EFCC Academy is the training arm of the EFCC. The Academy offers courses in law enforcement, courses in investigation, anything that has to do with the anti-corruption fight. The curriculum is so rich and is so broad, and the academy is even offering courses for officers drawn from sister law enforcement agencies within Nigeria and across the country, across the world. I remember about 3 months ago, some officers from the Liberian Anti-Corruption Commission came to be taught, at the EFCC Academy. So the EFCC Academy is an institution that has shining credentials concerning training and concerning equal opportunity for everyone that so desire to come to be trained, in a lot of the works that we are doing. Now, the academy is being reworked, is being remodeled. There is a new academy that the commission is working on now, and that new academy will be globally competitive. Everything that is available in any other place across the world, good things. When you get to the new academy, we are even talking about the Cybercrime Research Center that is to be domiciled in the new academy. So it is the empowerment training arm of the commission. It is the intellectual powerhouse of the commission, and there are so many officers that have been trained, in that environment.
The commission has faced criticism with allegations of selective prosecution and human rights violations. However, the commission says it remains open to constructive feedbacks.
The EFCC plays a very strong and important role in the anti-corruption strategy of Nigeria. But they're also one of the most guilty institutions in breaking the rule of law, which is not good. Is it their business how Kogi State spends their money? Is it really their business? Okay, if it's their business, is it their lawful duty to make that inquiry? So what the EFCC has done is to become a one-man Robin Hood riot band. That must not be allowed. That's the impunity I referred to. The EFCC should go and focus on the serious issues that it has been established to pursue.
We always embrace any form of criticism with open arms and with a clean heart, in good faith. Yes, if you are effective, people must talk about you. If you are on top, you will be the topic. So the EFCC is on top, and that is why it is always the topic. You see people making all manner of accusation, all manner of criticism against the commission, and most times, most of this criticism, most time they emanate from lack of understanding of what we are doing or misinterpretation of our effort. But through our publicity and enlightenment campaigns, we are making sure that the right information that we want to pass across the public, that we want to pass to the public, we carry them out. So, as a commission, we are not averse to criticism, and we are always, the only thing is that when we are to be criticized, let us be criticized on things that are functional. You understand? And those that are bringing criticism, let them also do their own work well, so that whatever they are accusing the commission about may not be something that has been resolved. You understand? So, in terms of how do we handle criticism, we handle them with open arm. We handle them with eye on the future. We also handle them believing that we will be able to offer the public the rightful information that they need.
The EFCC's efforts in tackling financial crimes are yielding results, but the road ahead remains challenging. With stronger collaborations, continuous sensitizations, and strategic training, Nigeria can hope for a future where financial crimes are significantly reduced.